Hey, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is Thomas Emeric here from Against the Ropes. We are back with some more WWE 2K25 in the Bloodline Showcase mode. Right now, we're hopping into Civil War Games! The OG Bloodline versus the Rogue Bloodline Survivor Series. Right now! So, let's hop into things.
Guy to knock a revolution. I've led a few of those, you know. I admire revolutionaries. I respect evolutionaries. They are the lifeblood of the bloodline. So when Solo Sikoa seized the moment and became the tribal chief in Roman Reigns' absence, I didn't like it. I don't even think I respected it. But something deep down in me admired it. That took some forward thinking. I'm the chief now! Now we all know what happened when the OG bloodline, led by Roman Reigns, faced the new Rogue bloodline, led by Solo Sikoa, in the War Games. But there was a discussion here while planning the WWE 2K25 showcase that has me, your wise man, admittedly a little intrigued. What if War Games was limited to only OG bloodline, no honorary uses, versus Solo's Rogue bloodline, no honorary uses? It's 4-on-4 Roman Reigns. The Usos, Sami Zayn, versus Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and the most dangerous new competitor WWE has ever seen, the Samoan werewolf Jacob Fatu. What happens then? This is your moment to determine who is the real bloodline. This is your moment to determine who is the only bloodline. This is where the bloodline's legacy and the bloodline's future is in your hands.
Alright, so we have two options to pick from. So we can either be with the OG bloodline, which is Roman Reigns, Sami Zayn, main event Jey Uso, and Big Jimmy Uso. Or we could be with the Rogue bloodline, which is Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, Tama Tonga, and Tonga Loa. So I think we're going to go with the OG bloodline. Let's go.
The following contest is the men's War Games match. The rules of the match are as follows. Two teams will be contained in separate cages, with one member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, alternating members from each team will be released to enter the match. The first member to enter will come from the advantaged team. Once all competitors have entered, War Games officially begins! The match can be won by pinfall or submission. Exiting the cage will result in a forfeit. And now, let the War Games begin!
The Bloodline is in chaos. This wrestling dynasty is on the brink of collapse. This conflict goes far beyond acknowledgement, Michael. This man and the original Bloodline are fighting for their livelihood.
Introducing first, from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 242 pounds, main event, Jey Uso!
This man and the rest of the original Bloodline is under attack. The new Bloodline will do whatever it takes to wipe out the old guard.
But this man and the rest of his crew will not go down without a fight. This is a power struggle that could not be contained by a traditional 20-by-20 ring. He's ready to bring the heavy fire to the new Bloodline.
The original Bloodline was created with the wisdom of the elders, but this man and the new Bloodline are destroying what was built.
Well, this conflict was unfathomable until now. The new Bloodline is ready to hunt.
And from Sacramento, California, weighing in at 285 pounds, the Samoan Werewolf, Jacob.
The new Bloodline does not live by a code. They do not act with honor. This man says the OG Bloodline will suffer the consequences of their disloyalty. We are looking at a heavy hitter with pure malice in his eyes.
And he's looking to make his name at the expense of the old guard of the Bloodline.
The OG Bloodline have never faced a threat like this.
The island of relevancy is no more. The OG Bloodline is fighting bloodthirsty savages who will feast on whatever they can.
There will be no hesitation in pulling the trigger, and the OGs have got to match that ferocity.
And gentlemen, it is time for Bloodline War Games.
All right, so here we go. So first we have to dish out some damage to the other team. And then we have to hit 3 signature moves.
Hatred for one another. Solo felt he was held down. His crew never called up during Roman's time as the tribal chief. But most of the men on Roman's side were unceremoniously removed from the Bloodline courtesy of Solo Sikoa. And those who weren't have faced continued attacks from the new Bloodline.
And the winners tonight are very likely to be considered the true Bloodline by the WWE Universe. Let's see who comes out on top tonight.
That's how you dominate your opponent.
Got to be a bit tough for Jey to stand up amongst this team. Some close allies, but some enemies he's yet to forgive.
We've seen the wars that Jey has waged with his cousin Roman, with his brother Jimmy, but he needs to put that aside tonight. And Jey has the title wins and big victories that earned him the main event moniker. But if he's the one to put away the new Bloodline, he will truly be the main event of War Games.
Before War Games officially starts, what do you guys think is the key to the old school Bloodline coming out on top?
Every one of these men is a proven main eventer, Michael, but that won't be enough if they can't stay on the same page. Yeah, given how united Solo's team is, I don't think even the Mount Rushmore of WWE could handle the new Bloodline. Roman and his crew need to remember what bonded them, what made their team Uzi, and work as a real team. Just one last time. Face full of turnbuckle.
Solo Sikoa, leader of the new Bloodline, has called himself the head of the table, called himself the tribal chief.
And when he asked the WWE Universe to acknowledge him, we're hearing more and more of the crowd agree. Well, Solo has grown in power with big wins and title reigns, but this is his biggest test yet. If his crew can defeat Roman's, Sikoa will be everything he says he is and more.
He's really feeling all the damage he's taken up till now. And retaliates with a counter.
And now officially in the fray. It pays to be coming in and have more friends than foes in the cage.
Kick to the stomach. Timely counter by Zayn. Ooh. Point of the elbow, nailed it. Solo Sikoa's group at a decided disadvantage. His side has less experience inside this structure.
But look at how young and hungry Team Solo is. In particular, Tama Tonga is a real wild card. He's like a hyena locked in a cage with a bunch of raw meat. I even asked Tama backstage if he was looking forward to this match, and he just said to me,
great journalism there, Byron. Thanks, Michael. We're seconds away from these teams being in even strength.
Tonga Loa now entering the fray of Bloodline War Games. And you can see that offense was aimed directly at his skull. Vicious right forearm. He wastes no time dodging the attack. Sent him clear into the other ring. Oh, wow. Against Steiner. Nice.
8 men in this war, but one seems to be fighting his own internal battle. That man, Jimmy Uso.
He's currently on Team Roman, but this might be an instance of the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Well, Jimmy had clashes with Roman. He went to war with his brother Jay.
Alright, so far we have no signatures done, which is kind of bad. And right now we're just kind of like continuing to punish out some damage to Tonga Loa and Jacob Fatu. Reversal. Let's go for a blue Thunderbone. Cool. Jimmy Uso is up next.
Is Sami Zayn still Uso? I think he is, Corey. Sami seems elated to be fighting alongside Jay and even Jimmy. Those are his dogs. There's the buzzer, and Jimmy Uso is looking for revenge against the new Bloodline in War Games.
As if the numbers advantage was enough, looking under the ring for a weapon now.
Climbing into the ring, pretty much entering a war zone.
He's looking to go high risk. Launcher, and that was a well-executed attack.
This is about to get worse. Jacob Fatu taking flight.
He's in a bit of agony now.
Did Jacob Fatu get enough of it? Old Bloodline, new Bloodline. Both sides engaging in a brutal battle. Every one of these men is fighting with every fiber in their being to be considered the true Bloodline. Super kick on the money.
Going up the cage now, must have some sort of strategy in mind.
Lift off.
Kick connects. New entrant about to come in and not a moment too soon. Kick to the gut.
Uso positions his opponent in the corner. Tama Tonga looking to get wild inside War Games alongside his Bloodline. Jay nailed all of it.
Devastating kick. Super kick. He's balancing on top of the cage with something dangerous in mind. If there's one man here with the most to prove, it's got to be Tonga Loa.
We've often seen that the man with the most to prove ends up being the difference maker in War Games. Many folks think Tonga Loa is just a foot soldier for Solo. But let's not forget, this man is the son of Haku. Just like his father, Tonga Loa truly excels in a brawl. And there is no bigger ground than War Games.
I can hardly hear myself think. They're bringing the house down tonight. This is unbelievable.
Face first in the turnbuckle. Top rope.
And now here's Jimmy Uso.
Is that all she wrote for Tonga Loa?
And Tama Tonga won't be having a good night if he allows more offense like that.
Zayn, the master strategist with a master stroke.
Timer's almost up. This next entry gives their team the advantage inside the cage. Up on their shoulder.
now entering Bloodline War Games.
He's already pretty...
This could be big. He just grabbed what could be a game changer, adding an advantage on top of an advantage. The WWE Universe will be superstar on the middle rope. Splash! Just remember that attacks to the head like that can build up quickly. And walking through the structure door, this is where nightmares become reality. Ooh! Taking hold of Jay here. DDT! Did Jacob Fatu get enough of it?
And he turned it around.
Taking this fight to the War Games trench is going to do a lot of damage before the match even starts.
So much damage has already been done.
I'm positive this wasn't in his game plan. But if he wants to survive this match, he needs to come up with a new plan ASAP. Oh, man, he is more than fired up right now. Uso
And Jimmy Uso.
Will Jimmy seal this up?
And seconds left before the odds are evened here.
What a punch. That's how you stop your opponent. And now the new tribal chief, Solo Sikoa, joining Bloodline War Games.
Oh, what a wind-up. Taken down by the neck. Competitors are contained inside the cage. The door is shut, and we're on the brink of absolute chaos. War Games can now officially commence.
Face first. Oh, turns the hammer into a projectile and nails it. Tama Tonga setting it up. Here it comes. The Tonga twist. And it can be all over for Jay. Kick lands.
And that canceled out Reigns' offense.
Total disregard as he deposits him onto the metal platform. Here we go, your favorite Cole. This has got to be it. And the core taking on some damage. In full control here.
He's looking a little battered now.
All right, so
Brutality, the original Bloodline
we,
team dished out. Everyone on Solo's team are filling
got
the War
done
Games cage
with
their
pretty
own
much the hard
Sami
parts.
Zayn, Sami's opponent.
And
Sami's
this is
got
the end, hopefully.
Sami Zayn, opponent.
shoulders are down.
Let's go! Let's go! Just like that. Just like that.
Unbelievable. Roman's original Bloodline crew found a way to work together and reestablish their dominance. You may not know who your brother or enemy is by their last name, but when you're in battle, look to your left, look to your right. That's family. And this is the one true Bloodline.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, there we have it for Roman Reigns, Sami Zayn, Jimmy Uso, and Jey Uso versus Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, Tama Tonga, and Tonga Loa, or the OG Bloodline versus the new Bloodline, whatever you guys want to call it. But I hope you guys did enjoy this episode. If you guys did, make sure you guys do smash a huge like on the video and also subscribe to the channel if you guys are enjoying the content. I hope you guys do have yourself an amazing rest of your day or night, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out, everyone.
I've been destined to win. Alpha Omega the end. Let it begin. Give you a scope through my lens.
The following contest is the men's War Games match. The rules of the match are as follows. 2 teams will be contained in separate cages, with 1 member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, alternating members from each team will be released to enter the match. The first member to enter will come from the advantaged team. Once all competitors have entered, War Games officially begins! The match can be won by pinfall or submission. Exiting the cage will result in a forfeit. And now, let the War Games begin!
The Bloodline is in chaos. This wrestling dynasty is on the brink of collapse.
This conflict goes far beyond acknowledgement, Michael. This man and the original Bloodline are fighting for their livelihood.
Introducing first, from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 242 pounds, main event, Jay Uso!
This man and the rest of the original Bloodline is under attack. The new Bloodline will do whatever it takes to wipe out the old guard.
But this man and the rest of his crew will not go down without a fight. This is a power struggle that could not be contained by a traditional 20-by-20 ring. He's ready to bring the heavy fire to the new Bloodline.
The original Bloodline was created with the wisdom of the elders, but this man and the new Bloodline are destroying what was built.
Well, this conflict was unfathomable until now. The new Bloodline is ready to hunt.
And from Sacramento, California, weighing in at 285 pounds, the Samoan Werewolf, Jacob.
The new Bloodline does not live by a code. They do not act with honor. This man says the OG Bloodline will suffer the consequences of their disloyalty. We are looking at a heavy hitter with pure malice in his eyes.
And he's looking to make his name at the expense of the old guard of the Bloodline.
The OG Bloodline have never faced a threat like this.
The island of relevancy is no more. The OG Bloodline is fighting bloodthirsty savages who will feast on whatever they can.
There will be no hesitation in pulling the trigger, and the OGs have got to match that ferocity.
Here we go. First 2 combatants locked in the War Game structure. The original Bloodline versus the new Bloodline in the match beyond.
The WWE Universe has wanted to see this war for some time, gentlemen. Roman and his old guard versus Solo and the new crew. So many questions. Can Roman's teammates put their past animosity aside? Can the rest of Solo's gang handle a match against competitors with more War Games experience?
Well, Byron, I think we'll know the answer to all those questions in just a matter of minutes. Headbutt after headbutt after headbutt! 8 men in this war, but one seems to be fighting his own internal battle. That man, Jimmy Uso.
He's currently on Team Roman, but this might be an instance of the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Well, Jimmy had clashes with Roman. He went to war with his brother Jay, but the men who put Jimmy on the shelf for months stand across the ring. Jimmy's out for every member of Solo's squad tonight, and he'll deal with the rest of his fractured family later.
Saw it coming, and counters it. Oh!
Jacob Fatu's able to dodge that.
And another Bloodline leader Roman Reigns has so much on the line in this one, guys.
Oh, absolutely, Michael. Solo Sikoa took his spot at the head of the table. He says he's the new tribal chief.
And that is Roman's legacy. Those names, this group, they mean something. But the Bloodline represents all that Roman has built in his career. And he needs to take it back tonight.
Searching under the ring now. This can't be good. A lot to prove from the new Bloodline tonight. Gentlemen, do you think they can do it?
Absolutely, Cole. Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, Tonga Loa, and Tama Tonga have been competing on a different level as of late.
They have won some major matches and earned titles too, but I worry they might not be as ready for War Games as Roman's crew. There's a lot more big match experience in general on Roman's side.
No, that may be true, but Solo's side has youth and a devil-may-care attitude that can work out tremendously inside War Games. I expect Solo's side to go all out here inside this sadistic structure.
Solo Sikoa, leader of the new Bloodline, has called himself the head of the table, called himself the tribal chief.
And when he asked the WWE Universe to acknowledge him, we're hearing more and more of the crowd agree.
Well, Solo has grown in power, big wins and title reigns, but this is his biggest test yet. If his crew can defeat Romans, Sikoa will be everything he says he is and more.
Mere seconds away from evening the odds in War Games. This War Games just got Uzi, Zayn, joining the original Bloodline side. If there's one man here with the most to prove, it's got to be Tonga Loa.
We've often seen that the man with the most to prove ends up being the difference maker in War Games.
Many folks think Tonga Loa is just a foot soldier for Solo. But let's not forget, this man is the son of Haku. Just like his father, Tonga Loa truly excels in a brawl. And there is no bigger brawl than War Games.
He may have just slowed Jacob down a bit there. Take a seat at the table.
Oh my! Holding the table with surprising accuracy.
Placing him in the corner. He's able to counter that. Solo Sikoa's group at a decided disadvantage. His side has less experience inside this structure.
But look at how young and hungry Team Solo is. In particular, Tama Tonga is a real wild card. He's like a hyena locked in a cage with a bunch of raw meat.
I even asked Tama backstage if he was looking forward to this match, and he just said to me, yeah.
Great journalism there, Byron.
Thanks, Michael.
It's about to be an uphill battle for one team once this clock hits zero.
Was definitely not thinking about finesse with that one. Was only thinking about dominance.
Tama Tonga looking to get wild inside War Games alongside his Bloodline. Oh, what a headbutt.
On the mark. Things could get ugly now as they head inside the cage.
Measuring him now, lining it up.
Shoulder right in the midsection. I think tonight is going to be a breakout performance for Jacob Fatu. So much raw talent in that young man.
Every Bloodline member, new and old, is a generational athlete. But Jacob seems to be a step ahead of every one of these men at times.
Many already believe Jacob can take the mantle as the leader of the Bloodline. If he's the one to earn the victory tonight, his time as the tribal chief may come sooner than anyone thinks.
Repeated headbutts. Headbutt after headbutt after headbutt.
Oh, God.
Oh, tracking the kendo stick across the head.
Oh, man.
Gotta be a bit tough for Jay to stand up amongst this team. Some close allies, but some enemies he's yet to forgive.
We've seen the wars that Jay has waged with his cousin Roman, with his brother Jimmy, but he needs to put that aside tonight.
And Jay has the title wins and big victories that earned him.
Blast off! Oh, that's it. What a splash! Here's the buzzer. He wants it one more time. DDT! Both wrists captured.
Tonga Loa put a stamp on this one.
Bang! sense of...
Crucial moment for Tonga Loa.
And guys, this is what War Games is all about. Both bloodlines leaving it all in the ring.
The old guard and new school trading their biggest shots in one of the most dangerous environments in all of WWE.
Good night. And Tonga won't be having a good night if he allows more offense like that.
Jay's confidence really showed that maneuver.
And what a reversal from Jey Uso. Blocked up in the...
Meanwhile, here's Sami Zayn.
Is Zayn closing this out?
He has to be in a world of hurt here.
And the WWE Universe continues to remain on their feet. They know they are witnessing something special here.
Counting down the seconds until this match becomes a bit lopsided. Whoever's coming in, just absorbing way too much damage at this stage.
We'll be getting into a dire situation soon.
And now the new tribal chief, Solo Sikoa, joining Bloodline War Games.
The sheen is starting to wear off of him a bit now.
Yeah, Tonga came prepared for this matchup.
It seems like this match is becoming something of an uphill battle for him.
If you're on the opposite side of this entrance, are we about to see it again? DDT! Terrible position for Jimmy.
Down on the ground, getting pummeled by that hammer.
Capitalizing on Sikoa's mistake and just planting him with that DDT there. What energy in the arena tonight.
They're going to get that Tonga, and look out, here it comes. Connects the fist to the face. Great time. Super kick.
Has a way out of this.
Trying to find his feet. This does not look good for him.
Oh, that'll turn your skin red.
Counters on top of counters, and these opponents are having impacts.
And he's being somewhat back.
Uso, Jimmy Uso splash.
Jimmy with a game ender. He gets manhandled over into the opposite ring.
And the tribal chief is now entering Bloodline War Games. Face first in the turnbuckle.
Trapped in the corner, unleashing the headbutts.
Headbutt after headbutt.
Tonga setting it up. Here it comes.
Numbers about to even, but not before he brings in a little backup from the outside.
Super kick.
Chop block. The knee.
No more messing around, no more reinforcements. The real battle begins right here. War Games has officially begun.
Scrambling up the top turbo.
Top rope.
But now here's Jey Uso.
The lights are out for Sikoa.
Jey has Solo right where he wants him.
Uso splash. Jey can seal it here.
So much damage inflicted.
He has to be nearly at his breaking point now.
Yeah, he's just running on fumes now.
This match has to be close to an end.
It's time to catch that second, maybe even third wind.
Carefully measuring, waiting to strike. Oh man, he is more than fired up right now.
Up high. Oh, look at the well-placed elbow right on the mark. Boom! Right on target. What a vicious shot.
Oh man, that definitely opened up.
And we see
Winding up. Boom! Samoan spike.
Sikoa might have just finished things.
Wrist captured.
breaks the count.
He refuses to stay down.
Pure
version of the Bloodline is superior? Well, there's your answer. Solo's crew prevailed inside War Games.
These four men are true family. Each of them fought with that same bit of hunger and attitude we once saw in Roman's old crew. But now we know that Solo Sikoa, Tonga Loa, Tama Tonga, and Jacob Fatu are the one true Bloodline.